Panharmonicon Farms, we believe all chickens deserve a second chance. Our state-of-the-art rehabilitation facility provides these yellow-bellied billies with a living experience hitherto undreamed of. Gourmet meals, private living quarters, on-site mental health professionals. Hell, we even got housekeepers, a mayor, and live entertainment on the weekends. And if we can't rehabilitate, well, bon appetit. Panharmonicon Farms Rehabilitation Center. Get some good before the good gets gone. We're still working on that tagline. Thank you, next.
Oh, another
Thank
one.
you, next. Isn't
Nice.
that Ariana Grande song?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. That's the only part of that song that I know.
And it's thank you, next.
Oh,
So,
thank you. Sorry, the cadence. You go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just like, hey, fuck you, you're singing it wrong. You don't know Ariana Grande.
I'm just glad you chose that because I was going to choose the song by the group Next. Baby, when we're grinding, I get so excited. Ooh, how I like to try, but I can't find it.
Oh, I'm looking for a nuke, but I get that jukey juke.
You're making it hard for me. Baby, one more time.
Let's all go to the movie.
Panharmonicon presents a podcast.
Yeah, it's Frank Cadillac. Is he pulling tricks on us? Is that legal?
You can't trick the deck.
I'm telling you, that little prick knows what's coming.
If he's running that good a system, why is he not betting more?
That's going to be my second question.
Look at that, he's looking right at us.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of Panharmonicon Studios Presents
A movie podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is one of your hosts, Damon.
This is Andrew.
And this is Farron.
And today we are doing another movie requested by one of our friends. Mm-hmm. You know this friend. We've spoken of him multiple times. His name is Jason, and I think he hates us. I cannot tell yet.
That's true. He
But
gave us
based off of his recommendations, I think he does not like us.
Our first Nick Cage one, though.
Yeah.
But it is our first Nick Cage
one
movie.
to
Preferably not the one I would want to be the first Nick Cage movie. But out of, what is it, like, are we at 60 yet?
67?
Oh, yeah. 67.
67?
Like
67. Almost 70?
Yeah, almost 70.
So, out of almost 70 episodes, this is the first time we've run into Sir Nicolas Cage.
Wild.
Is he knighted?
No, I don't think he is. He should be.
In my mind, he is.
In my heart. he's
Yeah.
knighted.
Yeah.
'Cause what,
Can you be knighted if
vampires
you're not-
kiss? English?
English?
I don't know. I think that's the crux of it all.
Oh. What do you have to do to be knighted? What are the...
I think you
Dope
just got to be
stuff.
popular or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, David Attenborough's a knight. He's knighted.
I don't remember
Sir
who that guy
David.
is.
Oh, but known for a
David
lot of
Attenborough,
his
the
nature documentaries.
The white Morgan Freeman, I guess, of the nature documentary world.
The white Morgan Freeman of the...
I mean, because he does like voiceovers and is like
Yeah.
he's known as like the nature voiceover guy. The way that
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman is known as like the other type of documentary guy.
Wow.
Well, I guess March of the Penguins is Morgan Freeman.
No, it
Still
is.
not
Yeah, but he's.
Not
But I mean,
sure.
one's black, one's white. Is what we were getting at.
Okay, that's...
Always coming back to racial dichotomies here.
When penguins march across the Arctic, they are looking for a friend. Some of them don't have friends, but I hope that one finds one. Morgan Freeman. Do you think he
nailed
just
it.
signs off with... That's how he talks. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
The sea lions go on the beach. Nope, that's not David. Anyway, I tried and I failed. I took a swing and I missed.
It's okay.
You gave up kind of easily.
You
with
missed.
I did,
me.
because it just didn't come out the way
Yeah.
I envisioned in my brain. I was like, can we get there? Probably not. Jump out of this.
I mean, sometimes if you jump before the flip, you don't get hurt if you don't land.
That's
So, I mean,
true. Look at me.
He just knew ahead of time. He's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Felt
like
in
he
my bones.
Ninja Warrior.
he did this like so many times, but because he can see 3 minutes ahead,
Whoa.
he knew. He was like, oh, no,
yeah.
this is gonna win. Let me get out of this real quick.
But you know, he has the love of his life though. So now with that, hopefully he can
That's
see further into the
true.
future.
But you got to be in danger in order for that to happen.
Is that, I guess, the crux of it all?
We're gonna find out in today's.
Find out and
We're gonna find out next.
Stick with us.
Ooh,
This
look.
commercial break.
Before we can't wait till we get commercial breaks. But
Oh,
before we get our commercial breaks and before we get into next, how you boys been?
been all right. This is a post July 4th, so survived marching in the heat. Every year, my mother is involved in local politics. I think that's not going to dox us. And so for either candidates or whatever, she's just always there and for the city. And I think it's the last 5 years, my sister and I and some of our friends have just joined to kind of fill out the ranks. I don't think so.
I can also blur it out.
Also, to be fair, you were wearing a campaign shirt the last episode.
That's true. That's true.
So in a way, you were
Was
pre-campaigning
that, I
before.
was pre-campaigning, but I think that was that Keep Kent on council?
I think it was.
Okay.
You can't.
Because I tried to wear that a couple years or 2 years ago, and my mom got mad at me. He's not running. Don't confuse people.
Oh,
I'm trying to rep my boy. Yeah, just beating me in the.
I told you, son.
This candidate only.
But you had to go door to door, I'm assuming? Or were
No,
you
it's just
out and about?
for the July 4th parade. I am not campaigning. Hell no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so it's just kind of show up, fill out the ranks of our section of the parade, and then my dad makes wings and some other grilled items. So we go for food,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
that's the deal.
I like the sequence of events. we march, we fill out the crowd, we let them know about my mom, and my dad makes wings.
Yep. And then we go.
The two most important things that are happening that day.
The food is critical because we almost lost the troops because last year my dad was just like, nah, I'm not gonna, I'll grill, and then he just didn't, and so everyone's like, dude, where are the wings? And then, so we almost had a coup. We almost lost the troops.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dude, a little mutiny would happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Over some wings.
Yep, my sister had
That's
to
crazy.
really go to bat for us. She got guacamole in addition to wings.
Okay.
Those are our terms for showing up.
So he started. So he did eventually make the wings.
Yes.
He just.
This
so
year
it started,
he did. Yeah.
Oh,
But last year he
last
did.
year was
We
no
went
wings.
to- Yeah, we
Oh.
went to somewhere else. Yeah.
Oh,
so it was
sorry. I thought you
like-
meant like he
no,
came
that's not
back
me.
and was like,
No.
oh shoot, let me get you wings.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
jerking
so-
us around, being like, "Oh yeah, we'll get the wing." Like, "Oh, I'll bring them over," because we went to a different location. Like
Okay.
after the parade, we didn't go back to my parents' house. We went
Yeah.
to this lady who's like really close to the parade route, so it just made sense. We could just walk there. But she had like veggie dogs and a bunch of bullshit that didn't go over well.
So he was jerking y'all around last year like he was jerking them wings this year.
Yeah,
Yes,
Caribbean
sir. You got it.
Yeah, and Jamaican jerk. That's wild. So what made him like? Did no one eat the wings the year before? Like, why
There
was it
were
even
no
on-
wings the year before. So,
Oh,
that was
so this is the
issue.
first year
We're
first year
back.
wings.
We're back to wings. So it was 3 years of wings, no wings. Now we're back to wings.
Oh, he was trying to F up the game.
Yes.
Dang.
Yes. He was funking up the whole system.
It's about to be a situation.
You want the funk?
Bringing it down from
Gotta
the
have that
inside.
funk.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was complacent. Can't be having that.
I mean, not when you're looking forward to that. That's like the
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
When you're promised, when
Yeah.
you're promised wings,
Yep.
there will be wings.
We ride for the wings. Democracy.
I shall here sign the charter.
henceforth there shall be wings,
and guacamole.
and yes, the guacamole.
That would be amazing with those wings. Yeah.
Just reading off of it. Shall henceforth be wings and guacamole. Yeah.
Of the Gonzalez clan.
Yeah, so that was my my 4th of July.
Hell yeah, man.
My ISP, my internet service provider, decided on Sunday that they wanted to mess around with the fiber optic cables.
As one does.
So usually with fiber optic cables, they're supposed to be buried. Almost as if specifically for the reason that would eventually come to bother, because they put theirs up with the regular lines. For some reason, they needed to like redo the fiber optic cables and do a splitter. Don't know why they needed to do the splitter. Splitter happens to be directly up underneath where my line to their servers goes. And lo and behold, at about 11 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, internet goes out. I come out, I say, fellas, what's happening? They say, it's just not even, no, I'm sorry. We're your ISP. We're working on the fiber optic cables. I'm like, well, my internet just went out. They're like, oh, we'll get that taken care of. So I go back inside. Still nothing for quite a while. I'm like, they must still be working on it. So I'm like, I got to cut grass. And like, they're kind of in my yard. So I'll go out, but they're not in my yard all of a sudden. In fact, they're not around. And I'm like, well, that's weird. Gone. I'm like, what happened? And strewn all amongst my yard is just snippets of fiber optic cable and zip ties and plastic debris that I'm like, well, I wasn't here just earlier today. And they're not around. They're just not around. And then I see essentially what has to be them now driving down the opposite way, away from me, and then they just turn a corner and disappear. So I'm like, cool. Call, and I'm like, I need my service. Some people were just out here. And they're like, okay, we'll get you somebody out at 3. They then proceed to not actively call me, but put me in an email saying that they just decided to change it from Sunday at 3 to Monday at 3.
Oh.
Big difference because I work from home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I need my internet. So, but I'm like, okay, it's been the weekend holiday as is holiday weekend.
Sure.
So I can maybe take Monday and we'll just see because they should give it up. Nothing. Just quiet. I've called them like, hey, you need to get out here. Finally, they're like it's like between 3 because they get those stupid like windows. So like 6 o'clock, a dude comes in and give him the same information I gave them. He's like, I see. Let's go down and look at your box. Oh, you're right. Something happened here. I'm like, well, no shit, Sherlock. I told you that. And so he goes out and he's like, well, hopefully I can do something about it. Like, he was actually very helpful. I like that guy. He was very helpful. He just couldn't do anything because I learned that they're unionized and that there's a split between their
like the work that they can do?
Yeah. So there's a construction division that were out fucking up my shit. And then he is like the
repair guy, the
retail
the
division, and he can't go up there to do anything about it because they like put it in a case, and he can't access that case without like
the special key.
Yeah, so they had to come out for it. They do not come out until Wednesday.
Oh wow!
They're supposed to come out. He was like he even like I heard him because he was screaming on the phone.
Whoa!
And he was like,
"That's good."
Like, I will sit out here if you could get somebody out here now.
Yeah.
And he was like, his boss friend was like, no, like, we don't have enough people. He's gonna have to wait. And so he's like, all right, well, you've heard me. I'm trying to get something for you. I'm going. Like, maybe you should give a call. So I'm like, all right, I got to deal with work.
Right.
So luckily, I can go to the office to work. So that's what I did for Tuesday and Wednesday. But I gave a call when I got back on Wednesday, and then they conveniently came themselves out and fixed it for me. Anyway, because of that, I didn't have much to like do.
Yeah. Go to the library and get some books.
So I started rewatching G Gundam.
Oh,
Which is my favorite Gundam series.
Yeah.
It's most people's least liked Gundam series, especially if you're Japanese. G Gundam, if you have not seen or know what G Gundam is, it's a installment in the very, very long running Gundam franchise of mecha anime. This one in particular veers heavily off course because instead of being your general like kind of space sci-fi war story, it is essentially Dragon Ball Z with mechs.
Sounds pretty sick.
It is. That's why I love it. So basically, so all the colonies went off into space. They left Earth to kind of rot. And instead of having an all-out war every 4 years like the Olympics, they send a Gundam from each of their countries to Earth to have a big tournament. And the winner of that tournament gets to rule the space colonies for the next 4 years until the next tournament.
Interesting. So it's like
So it'd be like if we had the Olympics, and every 4 years, whoever had the most gold medals at the Olympics
rule
the planet. And your main character is Domon Kashu. He's the fighter for the Neo Japan colony, and he is being sent to Earth because his brother went to Earth before him, piloting a Gundam that's called the Devil Gundam, that is very dangerous, and he needs to figure out what happened there, stop the Devil Gundam, but also win the Gundam fight for Japan. And just tons of stereotypes. You got Neo America's Chippity Crockett, who is a boxer. His Gundam is a red, white, and blue American football player, but also has boxing gloves, and his shoulder pads can come off and form like really bigger boxing gloves.
Oh, okay.
And he also has twin pistols.
Yeah.
The France fighter is the French Gundam is
Baguette.
Gundam Rose. It's a knight.
Okay, that's better.
Not a bad. Baguette. He uses a rapier. He does like fencing. Neo China's is the Dragon Gundam. Neo Russia's is the Bolt Gundam, piloted by a Russian prisoner who's been in the gulag, essentially. It's just a very fun. It's very fun. They all pilot. They don't pilot using like traditional pilot. Like they have like actual like haptic suits that they use, and they actually like fight in a cockpit.
That's cool.
And I get why they don't like. Most people don't like it because it's such a crazy jump away from
your traditional
Gundam.
Yeah.
But that's why I like it. And getting to rewatch it again, especially after so long, because I've watched like so many more Gundams since. It's interesting to see, like, everyone's like, oh, it's such a departure, but in reality, there are a lot of things that are in it that are Gundam. Like, there, like, so many of the Gundam tropes are in it. I think people just didn't give it enough chance. Oh, well. And then I'm waiting till after we get done with this stuff, because Power World has its 1.0 release later tonight, and I'm going to start streaming it.
Nice.
Very
cool.
So
Yeah, on Twitch.
yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
So that's what I've been up to. Nothing, and eventually something.
Shout out your handle again.
Yeah, I guess I'll put that out. Nomadic Vibes.
Yeah. It's yeah. Let me know, and I can put something up on the because that's I'm assuming it'll be the same. That'll be what you stream from either for.
No, I'm
right?
I'm
Like,
changing
that's
it in
the-
between now
every
and then.
single time. Because I guess the better question being, do you plan to stream more than just like Pal World, or I guess
Well, I gotta finish my stream.
Like how long
of,
do you expect to be streaming it? Like, would you be streaming it over the next course of like a few weeks?
Yeah, it'll probably be over the
Okay.
next course of
Yeah.
weeks. I'm gonna start over from scratch.
Ooh,
Instead of like, because I mean, I've been playing Power World since it came out in
Sure.
2024, but they've like apparently been holding back a very large amount of content
Really?
for their 1.0 launch. So I want to just start over from scratch to see if they've changed like how the beginning of the game works.
Yeah.
Because so many video games like live servers, this isn't really live servers, but like so many games that are like this, like they don't change the beginning part. It's always just like adding on to the end. But it's like if you've never played the game before, you don't get to see the changes that you guys have been making all over these years. And so you're like,
Way at the end.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's already fun. I was gonna probably do it anyway, but having all this stuff for the work. How you been, Fern? What you been up to?
So I managed to suck up my fears and made a little bit further in Silent Hill F.
Nice.
I'm very slowly creeping through that game, and it's been really fun. It just really kind of hit its groove, which is nice because I was kind of like it was taking a little bit for me to warm up to it, basically. And I think it's mainly because it's just different. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's just different than the other games. And I think one of the main reasons being is that it's just culturally, there's a huge difference, right? Like this one takes place, it's in Japan in like the 1960s as opposed to any kind of like American city.
Yeah.
Because something I didn't know for the longest time is that I think like Silent Hill 1 and 2 take place respectively, potentially in like the 70s and 80s, which I did not know when I was a kid playing those games. But the thing is all that to say, the mechanics are different in that, so to my knowledge, I don't think there's going to be any guns.
Oh.
Right? Because like in Japan, it's not like America, like, right? Cops don't really just kind of walk around with, or do they, or do like, is it,
Cops will have
they
guns.
like unlock guns or something like that, but like
they won't have like,
their
I mean,
firepower
like
is
they'll
not
usually
like,
just have like a pistol on them. They won't just have like our type of
right, like shotguns and like, yeah.
When you get to this rank, you want like a shotgun. Good job, buddy.
But because there's no guns, it has to sort of reevaluate how the weapon system works.
Sure.
Because like with guns in like any other Silent Hill game, any other survival horror game that's going to give you that kind of resource, you need bullets to shoot your gun. But in a game that doesn't have bullets and it's all melee combat, it's how do you still manage to have that resource like scavenging, managing part of it while you don't need bullets. So they do this thing called repair kits so that your weapons can break.
That gradation. That's what I figured.
And so it has to, which is a mechanic that has appeared in other Silent Hill games. I think Silent Hill 4 did that, where you can pretty much use, like, the range of melee weapons that you can use is pretty broad. Like golf clubs you can find, steel pipes and whatnot, but there was no fixing it or mending it once it breaks. But here, you have a repair kit to be able to do that, which is kind of cool. So it basically kind of substitutes bullets for these repair kits, right? I made the mistake, and then, like, as you know this about me, like, when I am playing a game, I will typically dive just headfirst into, like, the hardest difficulty that's available.
You have to.
And I made a mistake.
Oh.
So Silent Hill allows you to manipulate the difficulty level based off of combat and puzzles. So it's not just, like, the overarching
Oh, it's not just hard, it's combat, hard puzzles?
Yeah.
Very cool.
But I chose the one for puzzles called Lost in the Fog, and I didn't know what that would mean until I got to my first puzzle, which I had to look up. I could not figure it out. Because I think to a degree, the game almost expects you to have some kind of knowledge of Japanese culture, like really deep knowledge of Japanese culture in order to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it and I was like, dude, I don't understand the connecting bits. Basically, the puzzle was something to the effect of, like, I was at an altar and I had 5 different items. And there was a story that I read in this note that said something about, it was something to the effect of, like, it was like pine is married to bamboo, something is married to like another thing that was like a plant. It was like kudzu or something like that. Some sort of like invasive plant. Yes. Yeah. Some sort of invasive plant. And then it was like something is married to plum, and then this person is not married to anybody but studied. And so when I was looking at it online, the game facts, it was saying that the hard difficulty will actually, basically each layer gives you a bit more information. Lost in the Fog doesn't give you shit. So I'm sitting there for like an hour, man. I'm like, I cannot figure this out. I have to look this up. Then I came to the second puzzle, and that one was also hard because basically the puzzle was something to the effect of, like, you have these, I don't know what you would call it, like if these are like Japanese fables or something like that, but it's like something that rode the carriage it's like the yokai of the
Yokai.
carriage had their head severed. The yokai of the umbrella lost their arms. The yokai of the kettle lost their legs. So I had to walk around this sort of like purgatory environment to find these like little like wood pieces and then turn them over to find the ones that had the corresponding pieces to unlock a door. But even once I found all three, you then had to use it to on this like number turning lock to then basically line it up to, if this was the yokai of the carriage, then you had to find the symbol that I'm assuming represented like the head, and then the symbol that represented. But I don't read Japanese. I cannot speak Japanese. So I'm like, how do I figure this out?
Oh, was it using kanji to like?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Wow.
but the thing is so yeah, it didn't have. I just had to guess, and so the way I was doing it is and the other part is it was three icons that you were supposed to choose, but each yokai had 4
Symbols?
pieces.
Cool.
Yeah. So like I had to do process of elimination and say, okay, if it was supposed to be the yokai of the carriage lost their heads, then this symbol. If this symbol's here and this symbol's also in the yokai of the kettle, it can't be that one because they all lost something specific. But it was only one symbol that was carried over between the two. So then I just had to run through the gamut and guesses to get to it.
Process of elimination.
Yeah, dude,
That's
I'm like,
rough.
what? And what it reminds me of is I don't know if you ever played or heard of a game called Tunic.
No.
So I played this game a couple years ago because I think it was like one of the free games on PlayStation Plus, and I actually really enjoyed it. But one of the hard things about that game is that it has its own language, and it doesn't give you a
Translation or
it doesn't give you a
Rosetta
translator.
Stone,
No, dude. So
Duolingo?
you basically, when you find bits of information about that world, you kind of have to do your own legwork in translating that language and figuring out what these characters mean.
You gotta break a code.
Yes. And so it makes it super hard. But the thing is like, you're kind of introduced to that from like the get-go. Whereas in this game, I just did not expect that Lost in the Fog would just be like, well,
You're lost
I
in the
guess you
fog.
could read.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what somebody on Reddit put on, because one of the guys was like, somebody on Reddit, when I was looking up the first puzzle, said something, was like, man, he was getting so frustrated, and he just kind of like laid it all out on the post. And the guy responded, he was like, it's almost kind of like you're lost in the fog. But yeah, it's again finally kind of getting my groove, how Stella got her groove back. I did get to another point where like I like mentally my sanity could not take anymore, and I had to stop. So I got to this point where like the main character does these like there are these moments where she kind of just like gets lost in her own mind. And so I was talking to this character that's supposed to play like your best friend in the context of the story. And then she turns around and he's gone, and you're just in this open field with all of these scarecrows, right? And it's Silent Hill. Silent Hill plus open field with scarecrows equals
Bad.
no, sir.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking around, man, and I finally walk through this big, dense patch of fog, and I find this letter. And this letter is telling me the story about these scarecrows. And it's like, in order to figure out how to get out, there's one scarecrow that actually you can trust, and you can't trust any other scarecrow. And you have to look very closely at the scarecrow because it has a thorn in its side. And it says specifically, all of these other scarecrows are trying to scare you. This one might have a scary face, but it's not trying to scare you. It's just hurting from the thorn. And I'm walking around, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. And I stop walking, but then I keep hearing footsteps. And I was like, was that me? So I hear, and I'm like, okay, what was that? And I look over, and there's just all of these scarecrows just like looking at me and standing there. And so as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And just like last time, I pressed pause and I turned the game off and I went to sleep.
Nope.
We would be back with you at a later time.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, man, I don't like that. When you just hear the footsteps and I almost can't. I mean, obviously, I eventually pinpointed where it was coming from, but dude, if you see these scarecrows, it's not
good.
It's not good at all. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Just
Nice.
more Silent Hill.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good to hear. I don't know if I'll be playing that one, but
No.
glad somebody is.
I mean, I feel like you would be able to do better, just like given I feel like you would be able to tackle those puzzles better, just given that you've lived in Japan, you know how to speak Japanese, you know how to read it, so you probably would do a lot better when it comes to that lost in the fog difficulty, is my guess.
Yeah, but then there's all the parts in between the puzzles.
Yeah, the doodling on yourself.
Really want to.
I'm doodling myself.
Don't doodle on yourself, folks. Noah Khan told us that.
Don't doodle. Really?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No.
Apparently it's been a thing where like
people are on the front row and smelling nasty. I did.
Well, there was like a whole thing where like apparently a girl like actively shook out like a little dookie from her like shorts.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah. But apparently that's just been a thing. People have been shitting on themselves. So during one of his concerts, it might have been the Cincinnati one, I'm not sure. But he was like, "Hey, like don't shit on yourself. Like go to the bathroom. Like the concert will still be going on.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll still be here." Wow. That's something else.
Yes, sir. Grown people.
How are you sitting in the front row of a concert, shake out a turd, and you just sit there like nothing happened?
Right. Also, how much pant do you have?
I think she had like some like shorts on, like some like baggy shorts.
Okay,
But like, how would it get out between the cheeks and not make it in itself like its own mess? Like that seat has to be done, right? That seat.
Well, no, she was like standing up.
I'm assuming like riding the rail, like trying to like be in front row. Not front row,
She was like dancing, and then she like did it, and then she like
just-
went back to
the
dancing.
stanky leg.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Applicable.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
yeah.
Damn.
So
Again.
don't shit on yourself, folks, at concerts or in general.
Yeah.
If you can't help it, you can't help it. If you get, you know,
Sure.
it happens to all of us. But got a little game for you, gentlemen. Bring these out. Give you a little space for it. Today, it is a Damon original, also known as same character. Nope, same actor, different character.
All Damon.
Yes, sir. And today's movie of choice. Small-time crooks Mike Banning and Roland Deschain decide to legitimately invest in some prime real estate and find themselves out of their debt and in debt to old gangster Thomas Griffin. Griffin himself is in the middle of a business deal, but when his accountant tips off Banning and Deschain to the details of an upcoming big money business transaction, the two scallywags swoop in and steal the cash. Your time starts now. Let me know if anything needs to be repeated.
Yes. I was just about to say, if you can just start from the top.
Small-time crooks Mike Banning and Roland, I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name correctly, Deschain, not sure, decide to legitimately invest in some prime real estate and find themselves out of their depth and in debt to old school gangster Thomas Griffin. Griffin himself is in the middle of a business deal, but when his accountant tips off Banning and Deschain to the details of an upcoming big money business transaction, the two scallywags swoop in and steal the cash.
Year?
2008.
Action comedy?
Crime comedy.
Crime comedy. So I want to say Pirates of the Caribbean just because he said scallywags. But that's not right.
The business deal.
So it's a group of two, or I guess a group. It's a duo of two guys, and they go into business with another gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
Prime real estate. 2008. Pre or post housing crash?
Pre?
Pre? That doesn't know.
I was trying to track how that was going to.
Of course, yes. I remember exactly every movie that came out pre
Hunter's Moon. Yeah, clearly 2008's with Willem Dafoe. crime comedy. Crime. Have you seen this movie?
No, but it is in my possession.
Oh. As a physical media?
As physical media, yes.
Have you put it on the windowsill?
No. I only just recently found out that I had it,
What? Okay, it was a nice little surprise.
which is why it's on this.
Ah, there you go.
So I'm trying to see something.
Okay.
Perhaps if I said the old-time gangster, who I said was Thomas Griffin.
Yeah.
Thomas Griffin, this may help you in terms of his actor, but not the character in the movie. Thomas Griffin is also known in the movie that he is from as Juntao.
Is it The Dark Knight?
It's not the Dark Knight. That's not Juntao.
Yeah. The guy who plays Carmine Falcone.
Oh, yes, him.
Is-
I thought
is-
you were talking about. Yes, he is. He is Juntao.
Oh my gosh. You're Bruce Wayne, you're the Prince of Gotham. You have to walk 1,000 miles to find somebody that doesn't know your name. So don't talk to me about desperate. Oh boy. Oh, how does time pass so quickly? It's already down to a minute and a half.
Ooh.
Thomas Griffin. Ocean's 13.
It's not an Ocean's movie.
Oh no.
I was like, there's no way. He would have said so many more
There would have been
names.
so many more names for Oceans. In fact, I've just not been able to do an Oceans because heist plus that many names, you're like, oh, it's Oceans.
Movie, yeah.
God dang it, dude. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make it worse.
It's no comedy, so it can't be. And then what was that Leonardo DiCaprio movie where he was a guy?
That was like evading.
No, he was like part of. I'm distracting our thought process.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy, 2008. Do you know anything about how it performed at the box office?
Middling.
So at least it's an excuse to not know what this movie is.
Smoking Aces 2007.
Also, you said The Dark Knight. Did you mean...
I think that was his.
Oh, the
make
Batman
of-
Begins. Oh,
Yeah.
dang it, dude. That's right. He wasn't in. That's right. Oh, this isn't good. 15 seconds. Yeah. Oh. I'm even having trouble remembering his name in real life.
Oh, like the actor.
But I know the actor. I know that guy.
I think that it.
That's it.
All right.
It is 2008's Rock and Rolla.
Yeah, don't
I
know
knew
what
it was a
that
Guy
is.
Ritchie film, dude. I knew it was a Guy Ritchie film.
Jason
I knew
Statham,
it.
is he in there? With the Guy Ritchie?
I
No,
think it's
he is
Gerard
not.
Butler, right?
It is Gerard Butler,
Oh.
a.k.a. Mike Banning,
Ah.
the character that Gerard Butler plays in Olympus Has Fallen.
See.
So Small Time Crooks 1, 2, and Mumbles, Idris Elba, who plays Roland Deschain in The Dark Tower, decide to legitimately invest in some prime real estate and find themselves...
Wow. I read that whole series. That's embarrassing. That's crazy.
Dude!
Did not register.
Dude!
Sorry, Stephen King. I failed you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's some right real estate. And find themselves out of their depth and in debt to old school gangster Thomas Griffin, a.k.a. Juntao,
Junta.
Thomas Wilkinson's character from Rush Hour, who played Lenny Cole as the old school London gangster. Those are the characters.
Dude, as soon as he was done giving that, I said, that sounds like a Guy Ritchie film. It sounds like a Guy Ritchie film, and I just cannot remember which one. Because Guy Ritchie, did he also do Snatch?
I believe he did Snatch. I think that was the first of the, like, him and, there's somebody he always has in his movies.
Is it
Jason
Vinnie
Statham.
Jones? That might not... If anybody remembers, Vinnie Jones, I think... that might not even be his name. I think it starts with a V, though. It's, Thanks. It's, he played... Yeah, Vinnie Jones. He played Juggernaut in the Brett Ratner X-Men.
X3. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Is that what you're thinking
Yes.
about? Yes. Yeah. Yep, because he snatched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
How many Guy Ritchie films is Jason Statham? That's just I thought.
I think he just recently started doing Guy Ritchie films. And like by recent, I mean like in the past, like maybe like
2 decades.
Yeah.
All 17 Guy Ritchie films. Wait a minute, Guy Ritchie did Sherlock Holmes?
The RDJ one?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Oh, the freaking phone.
Good sense that. But anyway, like I said, I just
right.
discovered that I have this because I'm pretty sure it is his copy of Rock and Roller.
Whoa.
So I wanted to see if he was going to discover.
Because I remember how, yep.
So is this a film that you enjoyed? Or
No, I think it was just at a time. I think I got that when I was in college at
You were
like
just
one of those like
buying.
local DVD stores. Yeah.
just the dollar bundle or
Yep.
dollar bin?
That was your college dorm setup. Instead of Scarface, it was Rock and Roller.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't the guy who had a bunch of. I was the dude who had a bunch. Who was just going to the local DVD store to find like sets of DBZ.
That's pretty sick.
Well, I'm glad somebody thinks so.
That's why we're such good friends. How about that? Yeah. Friendship. Well, dang. 3
Yeah.
back-to-back L's? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, 3 back-to-back L's, man.
Tragic.
Well,
We'll get him next time.
Revolver is the other one that Jason Statham was in that he had hair
Whoa.
and facial hair.
Whoa. That must be old. Old.
Actually, I think that was like a 20.
It was a 2010.
Like,
it was like after Expendables, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, actually, sorry, 2005.
Was it 2005?
Yeah.
21 years ago.
Ray Liotta, Jason Statham, Andre 3000.
Oh, yes. I did see that movie.
3,000? I'm sorry. I'm picking
No,
on you
I was
guys.
going to actually correct myself because I realized I was like, that didn't feel right. And then I realized I forgot the R. We need to move on. Feature presentation.
Feature presentation. We're
Crime. It courses through this city like a disease. Malignant. Indiscriminate. Ruining everything it touches. Me? I was naive. Thought I could make a difference by joining the boys in blue. Fight for the good guys. But I learned the hard way. Corruption runs deep. And justice? That's just a fairy tale.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Excuse me, do you have a light?
I don't smoke.
Here you go, hon.
Thanks. Please. Don't.
I was gonna say ignoring it, but see, that's wrong. There we go. Delaying the inevitable.
Maybe.
Jessica. Wait, Jessica Biel? I think I had
Jessica Biel.
Seventh heaven. When I see their happy faces smiling back at me.
You sing it like the dude who sung the Full House theme.
Okay, man.
Did they both?
They
They're like raspy.
Say the food stamps, the paper boy.
I just say stuff, and then we get the paper boy. Like, I don't know.
All right, in today's film, next. Blessed or cursed with the ability to see events minutes before they occur, Chris Johnson earns a living as a magician in Las Vegas and keeps a low profile under an alias Frank Cadillac. When terrorists threaten to detonate a nuclear weapon in Los Angeles, government agent Callie Ferris goes on the hunt for Chris and hopes to convince him to help her stop the coming apocalypse.
Yep, that's next. Released April 27th, 2007, with a budget of $78 million and a box office of $77.6 million.
Whoa.
So close.
So close. I literally was so close yet so far.
You know that like in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or maybe it was Marvel Superheroes when Spider-Man wins a battle, he goes, so close. That's, sorry. I should just.
Is that what he says?
It was he just says that, and I think he also says one where he's like one for JJ.
That's like a one for JJ. Because that's usually when he does he like hangs up the camera to like take a picture.
In front of the body.
Nice. 28% versus somehow 53% at Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
Critics versus audience.
Yep.
6.2 out of 10 on IMDb and a 2.5 out of 5 at Letterboxd.
Straight down the middle.
I
feel like
I feel like these people like this movie, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
This movie, I hate this movie. I'm sorry, Jason. I don't want to fight you. I want to fight Nick Cage because this movie just
That was crazy. Yeah, I was
like I haven't even. I'm supposed to be going over the movies that came out. I just want to rant a little bit about this fucking movie.
Yeah.
This movie is just like. It has all the ideas of trying to be a good movie, and it's like if you gave a toddler 99% of a 400 run, and they just needed to run that like couple of inches to the finish line, and they just fell like as soon as they were about to start running. That's what this movie is. Like Nick Cage is not a bad actor. Jessica Biel's not a bad actress. Julianne Moore is a great actress.
Oh my god!
And yet nobody does their job correctly in this movie. Like Nick Cage seems like he's either half asleep or on Quaaludes or something throughout this movie, and like everyone else is just given such a bad script that they're just like, oh, I mean, I got paid for it. Before I continue that, this movie came out at the tail end of April, so I'm going to give both April and May. It's so weird that this movie came out. I'm assuming you guys did not see this in movie theaters?
No. Absolutely.
Okay. I just say that because in April, Blades of Glory was number 1.
Whoa.
You had Meet the Robinsons, Disturbia, Are We There Yet, and 300.
Whoa.
And I remember going to see 300, which was really weird to me. Then I remembered, because I left for Japan in 2007.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, how did I see 300? But nobody told, like, I don't remember anything about a next.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember that like 300 was like at the beginning of March, and I left like at the middle of March.
Yeah.
So, but then in May you got Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, Pirates at World's End, which I think is the third.
Yeah.
Pirates movie. So three movies. Then 28 weeks later in Disturbia again. Other movies that were out during the time that this movie was out across the 2 months were Grindhouse, TMNT, Hot Fuzz, and Fracture.
Wow.
Hot Fuzz.
Next was 20th when it came out in April, and somehow climbed its way up to 9th in May. And I just wrote immediately, and this tells you how early in, this is my first note, I can't tell if this movie is taking itself seriously. Because we start off with him doing magic.
Yeah.
And you would think his magic would be based off of his like power to see into the future.
For sure.
By doing like predictive stuff.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's just lazy, like
sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. And why? because like, so he goes from doing that to basically cheating.
Yeah, just
At
this
the
is actually how I
casino.
make my money is
And
let
that's-
me just go hustle the casinos.
The casino determines that he's not counting cards, but also can't figure out what's going on because he just keeps winning. So you would think the guy who can see into the future would know to not do that.
Not to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to have this, like, which admittedly is a cool concept, which is him getting away by knowing where he needs to be, how he needs to be turned, like those parts. And it's like, it's cool, but again, you have a Nick Cage who just does not seem to give a fuck doing the things, and you're like, does Nick know he's supposed to be like kind of serious in this movie, or did the director just say, "Man, do your thing"? And he's like, "All right, I'm just gonna take some Quaaludes in the back, and I'll come out and do some stuff."
That's right.
And this is like one of those times where, like, when people like do like Nick Cage jokes, like, this isn't one of those movies, but it's like, this is one of those type of performances where you're like, is Nick Cage a good actor? But then you see him in other things and you're like, no, he's a good actor.
He's a
So
great actor.
why does he do these things he does?
Yeah. It feels like one of those movies that he had to take in order to get him, because wasn't he in trouble with the IRS for a while?
Whoa.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Or something like that. I feel like he was in some like immense amount of debt, and at least I just heard rumors or jokes about like he just takes these roles to, you know, it's a check. Yeah, like at the end of the day, like he's a great actor, maybe that just found himself in a precarious position financially, and so he just takes these roles. But he is a producer, though, I think, on this film, which is interesting because why? Like, why did you do what you did? Like, why? There's just so many questions of why would you do what you did? And it was cool, though. I did really enjoy that scene, though, in the casino where he's just timing everything, because he's so good with it that it just makes everyone look stupid. Even that one part where I think Roy Bowles is telling them, was like, oh, he's to your left, and they all turn. But
He's moving at the exact time to get in between them. Yeah.
There's like, oh, this is perfect. But then, of course, things get ramped up to 10 when he steals that car, drives off.
Why would you steal a car? I think that's... I mean, I guess you need to make a quick getaway, but...
But you don't make the getaway to your place.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, why just go to...
Yeah.
Who was that? Like his dad? Like who was that?
I don't
just
know
an
who
older
he
guy?
was.
They don't explain that dude,
yeah,
and he comes and goes.
Just kind of like
that was the only
shuffles
scene he was
away.
in.
Yeah,
like, he just never even popped up.
Because then they
again.
leave Vegas and they're just in Arizona or
Yeah.
LA.
And then no mention of Irv ever again in the film. And so Peter Falk, what was he in? Do you guys know off the top of your head? I can also
Peter Falk?
Yeah. That's the guy who plays Irv.
I don't know.
I know of him. I just don't know what he's been in.
Westerns, maybe.
So it looks like he passed in 2011.
Rest in peace, Peter.
Oh, so he was in the TV series Columbo, which I did not realize ran for 23
Yes.
years. Oh, he was in The Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
He was the grandfather in The Princess
That's
Bride.
right. Yes.
Oh, yes, he was.
Good grief. Oh, who did he voice in Shark Tale? Don Feinberg?
I think that... Oh. Yeah, it's kind of stereotypical, like... Yeah.
Corky Romano. Okay. So it just seems like...
And Ray Romano?
Corky Romano was a film
It was
with...
a film.
Chris... That's not... Was Chris Kattan his name? One of the guys from... he's one half of the Night in the Roxbury.
Yeah, that's
It was
him.
Will Ferrell and...
Yeah, Chris Kattan.
Okay. But yeah, it almost kind of seems like Nick Cage was like, I just want to be able to do it. Say I did one movie with Peter Falk, so he's got to be in it as this random dude. Because when he pulls up, it almost kind of gives me the same vibes. I don't know if you guys ever saw Drive with Ryan Gosling and Bryan Cranston, where Bryan Cranston kind of plays what seems like his mentor almost in a way. But that is the feeling that I thought that was the direction they were going to go with their relationship.
Right.
But then he literally walks away and you never see Irv again, and he's not mentioned ever again. How?
Like it's so weird. Like you would think at some point like a conversation would have popped up. It was like, yeah, I've been just kicking it with my mentor, friend, dad, Irv. He knew I had to get away, so that's what's happening. Like, nope. Never mentioned him again. He didn't get picked up by Julianne Moore. He just got left to his own devices.
Like,
back
he
at
just
the.
got a stolen car. I guess he just had a Dodge Charger. So good for him.
Yeah, so it's amazing
Well,
they never
then
use him
also-
for leverage. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
bad.
what were you about to say?
Oh, I was just saying you got what, like 10 grand, I think was the other thing.
Oh yeah.
In an envelope.
Oh, it
and
was
then-
2. What did he call those? It was 2 sacks of 10 grand, like 2
Oh.
little. I forget what he called a sandwich. I think is what he
Oh,
called it.
yeah.
Yeah. I got you 2 sandwiches.
Oh, sandwiches. Oh, that's 20 grand.
Come on, take it. I love you.
Oh, gee. How can I repay you?
I got you a couple sandwiches. How can I repay you? I felt bad for him though, man. Like I don't know if you guys noticed how slow he was walking when he walked into that scene. I'm like, dude, it looks
he was
like your
shuffling.
knees don't work anymore.
Yeah. Well, he said like this is what 20 years of smoking gets you, and I don't know how.
Oh
that
yeah.
Really, I guess maybe.
Like it takes me
oxygen
super long to
like-
get so many steps. And to be fair though, he would have been 80 because he was born in 1927, so he would have been 80 when that movie came out.
Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he still had it. He was. I like that.
Yeah,
like his part.
Right.
Yeah.
I just he disappeared in that.
Yeah.
We never saw from him.
Like by the time the movie ended, I was like,
What happened to her?
I don't know.
They kept doing that. How did you guys feel though about because they did that a lot, and sometimes it was noticeable because of like the weird special effects the film had, like almost as if there was like this version of Nicolas Cage set against a green screen. Also, they could do like a camera pivot. And sorry, what I'm referring to is all of like the red herring scenes, just to display that he saw this, so it's not actually what's happening. It's one of the potential futures.
I thought it was cool when it was like part of like a gunfight where it's just like, oh, like if I go here I get shot, like if I go here I get shot. Like I thought that was cool, but it was just like I don't know if it cheapened the like things that happened, because then it's like, does that matter that he had these conversations? Like and then we just like, oh, he takes a shot at pool and then leaves. So it's just like he does. So it's, I guess, like how would you build a relationship with people? Like if it's just like, oh, I played this out in my head, here's our inside joke that you don't know, isn't that really funny? I'm going somewhere else. So it was very strange.
It cheapened it for me.
Yeah.
Just simply because there are moments where you kind of would be like, oh, and then it turned you're like, oh.
So I guess just to jump ahead, the whole twist is that the back 3/4 of the movie just didn't happen, and then it's just like
ultimately
post-nut clarity.
That
ultimate post-nut clarity
was
my
that was what I thought was. I was like, he busted so hard he just saw the future, and I'm like, that's
so Raven.
so much is happening at once.
Oh, that like
how bad did that? How much did that piss you off? That pissed me off.
Because I was like, honestly, I was like, oh, this is like a 4. Like this isn't too bad, and that happened. I was like, all right, well.
Whoa, you made it that far and thought it was a 4?
Yeah, I mean, like,
okay,
it was more of like of the times, like the CGI.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy, but because it was kind of cool. He's like, oh, like I'm ducking under this thing. Like I know how this thing goes, so like I'm dodging these rocks and stuff. And I was like, whoa. I guess I bought into it. How about that? Well, I bought into the premise.
Like the premise, like you were saying earlier, like the premise that is super cool to be able to, like, know just because like, also how you brought up dodging the bullets, which is one of the things that comes up in the end when Mr. Smith is shooting at him, because it almost reminds me of
just because you know where a bullet is. This fucking bendy body motherfucker cannot just dodge bullets because he knows when the bullet is coming. The bullet still has trajectory and velocity. It will still hit you just because you know where the fuck it is. Like if.
So I guess about that though, like, how would that work? Is it because, like, should we assume as the audience that he went through the repetition of those possible features so many times that he just had the timing down perfectly?
I think that's what they're trying to sell.
We literally have to assume that he actually is actively using that power all times.
Yeah. Generous read.
Yeah.
Right. Like.
Yeah.
because the movie never wants to tell you when he's using the power until he's used the power. Right. And it's like, I gotcha. He used the power.
You know what, though? On that note, I did find it interesting that it wasn't until towards the end of the film where it decided to start to show you what it looked like to other people that he was using it. Yeah. To where he would just have his eyes closed. Yeah. And there was this one moment where like the camera started shaking, like his body started shaking, and I'm like, you've not shown this at all this entire film. It's just these seamless transitions into these potential futures that he's just finding the best one for him and the outcome that he wants. And then all of a sudden you get towards the end of the film and now you feel the need to show some kind of physical representation that he's using the ability. It's just like, don't do that.
And then also, like, why have this whole scene of, I'm being forced to do that, like, look at this TV, like, we have to press your powers to the extreme, when apparently this is already him pressing his powers to the extreme because it is a potential future that he's seen. So I just thought that was like,
but it's like the matryoshka, the Russian dolls, is like he's having visions within his visions within his visions within his visions. Like, what?
So like that fucking like. So the whole like, oh, it turned out that large ass scene was a fucking fight. I finally found my note for it, which was no fuck, fuck that, no.
Verbatim. Put that in quotations.
Because when that, I was heated when that fucking happened. Yeah. Because I was like, we are the audience. Why are you fucking us over?
Right. Yeah.
Like we already know at the very beginning of the movie, because he says it, that he has this ability. So we know it. We're not Julianne Moore. Yeah. You could just easily have a or something that says the power went off. Right. He's using the power. But you don't fucking do that and then he'd be like, oh, turns out some crazy shit might happen if I do these things. And then the fucking chase. My next literal note. Ooh, the amounts of fuck that this movie has given has quadrupled because of this chase scene.
Which chase scene?
Him running down the fucking hill. Yeah. Everybody chasing him. Shit fucking flying everywhere. Just he somehow dodging it. I would actually rather them had multiple times shown us where he failed.
I think if you establish that precedent like at the start or like earlier, then it would have been like easier to maybe digest. But yeah, for sure.
Like, they only show that once, which is, like, the only time they feel like, oh, we got to show you where he fails is when he's, like, trying to talk to Jessica Biel. And you're like, well, that's probably what would happen when Nicolas Cage talks to Jessica Biel. Because
there were a couple times. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because, like, I mean, it was kind of weird just to look at them and be like, well, no, this is why I have no hope for, like, the day. But no, because, like in that, Nicolas Cage... Nicolas Cage and which that line was so.
That's the crazy thing that you never changed that out of all of
Thank you. Because I was like in my notes I was putting down like why either way it goes, even if I was waiting for basically there to be the option in which he did not say that. Because I'm like, in any iteration of this, whether you're doing some bullshit where you're dodging all of this stuff because you know where he's gonna land, like where he's gonna try to hit, or you just take the punch. You said, I'm her future. That's weird, dude. That is weird. And it kind of gets into something that I found frustrating about the film is that I feel that she turns over too easily to him, especially given the fact that you saw how many different versions of the potential futures in which he failed over and over. One of them literally was him standing up and walking 5 feet, and then she said stop. Yeah. And you mean to tell me that somebody that has that kind of attitude or that kind of guard up after a day is like, well,
actually,
yeah,
you wanted to sleep in the car,
out
so
in a shower, out from the shower in this towel. Yeah. Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. What?
I literally wrote.
I agree, 100%. It is. Like, it's wild because then you're also sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But I guess you're assuming that he does like to get this perfect run. He's doing all these things to like fuck up this relationship.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, I came on too strong last time. I'll go sleep in the car. It's like, oh, like I'll sleep on the couch. Like she doesn't like that. Oh, okay. Like now it's time to go sleep in the car. It's like you got to show us something. It's
Yeah.
they I don't know. I got nothing, but it was just so crazy that it's like, oh yeah, this works. And then to my point again, he dicked her down so good that she's like, oh yeah, like fuck the FBI, whatever. Like I'm not gonna drug you.
Yeah.
After the FBI shows me a pretty convincing thing of just like, oh, this man's wanted, like he's a bad guy. Just like, no, actually,
Yeah.
I think I know better.
And it's 2007, so you can't even say, oh, that was AI generated. Like, no, it's 2007. It's 2007. Like, the CGI in that movie, it should have been enough. Like, if Jessica Biel could have stepped out of her character, out of Liz's, like,
She could have
existence.
seen the train coming
Yeah,
down.
man.
She would have been like, okay, this is not done.
This is not, dude. Because that was absolutely garbage CGI. But I just found that, yeah, it was like so frustrating because she turned him down so many times. And then, yeah, like a day or two later, it's, and then he wasn't helping himself. The thing is like we all do that, right? Like when it comes to trying to court somebody or talk to somebody, like you're going through the gamut of all of these different options of things you can say and do, and trying to figure out what is going to be the right move, and engaging somebody's like body language and whatnot, and that can be very difficult and anxiety inducing. That's fine. That's just kind of the human experience, right? But what makes it so creepy is that when we do that as humans, we have to settle on that one thing. And then if we fail, then we just failed. You go through that 100 times. That's weird. Like, those were all potential futures that you kind of lived out. Like, no, man. No. That's just super creepy. And also, it's like, dude, if you know that he has that power, then that must mean, like, why would you not think to yourself, oh, could he use it on me?
But here's the thing. She does for all of like 3 seconds before she flips the fuck back and says, you know what, oh well. And the thing that pisses me off the most about it is that, okay, so we watched Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
By the time Bill finally gets the girl, he's actively changed his personality and the way he acts to match. Even though he really ended up doing it for the betterment of himself, doing that matched her to make that happen. So even though I did back then say it was still an undeserved kiss, like it at least was deserved in the fact that he did a lot of fucking legwork to get himself there. And I'm sure fucking Nick Cage here was doing the 14 billion calculations like he's Doctor Strange, but he never changed the way he acted. So there was no combination of words that will get the way that man and the way he acted throughout that movie to get her in that bed. Because, like, even when he was doing the whole, like, beat up the boyfriend, talk to her, he never changed the weird way that he acted or the words that he said. It's just that he just came up with a new combination of them, and then that somehow worked, which is an insane concept to think that just changing what I say does something as opposed to the way I act. Because quite often a woman will tell you it's the way you act and not the things that you say. And yet here, it just was, I'm your future. I'm a future. You need to back off. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, no. And then, like, and the very fact that she gets told by Julianne Moore, this dude can see sometime into the future, and then she gets verification of it and doesn't go, and she does go. She's like, he's been using that on me, and then says, oh, you know what, whatever. Must have. I will. Let me save you from the FBI.
Right.
I know you're a good person. I know deep down.
No, you don't. You don't know this. You don't know anything about him.
No.
Like,
and honestly, personally, if I was in her shoes, I would have left the moment they reached that like reservation. And then that girl she's talking to, I'm presuming is like one of her students, and she says, "Oh, because he looks at you the way that my
brother looks at her girlfriend."
Yes,
he looks at you the way my brother looks at his girlfriend. Cut to Nick Cage looking like a creep with the sign in his eyes.
And then he's like, "This is a magic rock. I found it."
No.
As soon as they cut to him, I was like, "Nope."
But then she's like doing the whole hair tuck thing. I'm like, that worked? That's what worked?
I was like, did he slip you drugs? Because I would have gotten up immediately and just left. He'd have not known that I got in my car and left. Because
100%. 100%.
That's crazy. No, it was something else.
Also, like, I understand that he thinks he has Actually, before I even get there, the limitations on his powers.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of honestly get this feeling that he was just too lazy throughout his life to really push the boundaries of how far he could go with that. It just seems like somebody who was just like naturally intelligent and just kind of like skated through high school and college just because they just knew how to do the bare minimum. So he never really tried to say, okay, maybe push this past 2 minutes. But also knowing you have this ability and the FBI come to you to say, hey, there's a nuclear missile missing that could kill 8 million people. We think it's in Los Angeles. Like, I guess I don't understand his hang up. He makes the comment about like being tested on like when he was younger, but it was just, to me, it felt such like a fleeting comment that it did not really have the weight I feel personally was necessary to really make him apprehensive about helping the FBI. That's a nuke. That's a nuke, man.
You want to know what made him apprehensive? Julianne Moore's fucking character. She runs throughout the entire movie as if she's the bad guy, even though we know from the beginning she's not the bad guy.
Yeah.
She continues to act like it, and for no reason, no reason whatsoever. She's like, this is my portrayal of an FBI person. I got to be the asshole at all given times, and it's like, she pissed me off so much. You know, there's a nuke, and you even know like kind of the proximity of it because you know it's in California and you think it's in Southern California. You do not need him at this point. You need to be using your people to fucking go out there and do some type of legwork. Yeah. But instead, you keep telling your boss, "No, fuck, we need him. He's the next X-Man," and he don't want to be a part of it.
Right.
And he also kind of thinks like 2 minutes is not enough.
Yeah.
And she knows the limit of his ability, and yet says, That's good enough.
Yeah.
That's the person we need. And even if he could have demonstrably shown the 2 minutes to her boss, I'm thinking even he would have been like, bitch, if you do not go, get men on the floor out there in California and check places. We do not have time for this. She spends 3 days out of the like 5 days she has trying to get a hold of him. And then finally gets a hold. Yes, and I hate that she ends up being justified at the end of this movie because she does not technically deserve to be.
Yeah.
Because he, like, all of that work could have gone to finding that before it ended up being what happened.
Yeah.
But I guess with the ending, like, are we just supposed to assume that he's like, oh, I did all this before? Like, I got this huge vision, so now I know where to go? Because it just kind of ends, right? Where he's like, I'll help you.
Yeah, which is another really like awkward part about that ending, because it's like, I don't think that they were ever thought, there's no way they thought this is going to get a sequel, but to end it to where they actually did not resolve that whole thing, where you don't even know if they ended up finding it. I'm assuming it blew off somewhere off the shore is what it looked like, but that whole thing was just ridiculous. And I thought something was weird. Honestly, the first time we see that shot and they're laying in bed and the camera, I forget if it either zooms in or out of his eye, it looked as though he had used his power. And I was like, I wonder what it was just something about the way that shot was framed that made me feel like
something
it looks like
here.
he just did something. Yeah. And then to circle back to that moment, I'm like, and also what a crazy moment to use as the anchor. Like, you mean, like you were saying before, you mean to tell me the entire back half of this film was just a premonition? That's a slap in the face. Just like, it cheapens everything. It like, none of those moments hold weight now. And I also should have known that was all a premonition when Kavanaugh was killed. Callie's partner, the black guy.
Oh, yeah,
when he got shot in the head, and they were just like,
leave him.
I guess, like, dude, he's been in this movie the entire time, and he just acted like that was.
Well,
just
he's the black guy, so you know.
Who cares, right? Yeah, we got Nick Cage. So it's like something feels weird about this because it's too just. It was kind of swept under the rug as if almost it didn't matter. And I'm like, that's weird. Something is not right about this.
Also, I know his power is like him focused, but you would assume that the repetition of like him going through things would mean that something might happen to one person almost every single time that he goes through it. So why were dudes getting shot? Like there was no like saying like, "Hey, stop!" And then like a bullet hitting like like the ground in front of him or something like that. Like
also he kept there was all I guess not really repetition. I think he only said it twice, but it's the whole like, oh, if I look into it, the future changes. So then it's like how like.
Then what's the use of your power, man?
Right. So it's just like, then how are you able to use it to dodge all these? Now that I said this, I'll go. This is the cool part. Like, how are you able to dodge those bullets? Like, how? Like, why would it not change enough that the sniper is at a different angle or something? So, wow, just another hole.
Oh, absolutely. And another hole on top of that, like how the dude who, one of the assassins towards the end of the film, when he shoots and he feigns getting shot, and that dude immediately gets on his cell phone to try to like confirm the kill. How did he not hear the helicopter? Like, how does a helicopter sneak up on you?
Yeah, that's...
He's in his zone, man. He's just he's like he wasn't paying attention. He's just like, hey, I think, oh.
Well, was it a silent sniper? Because maybe he just had like really bad tinnitus if he's just firing a lot of guns. So he just like couldn't.
So he can hear it.
He never turns around like
that cell phone. Then like it was like, were you gonna hear anything?
Didn't feel any wind at all until it was right there. He's like, oh, I thought it was just windy out here.
Immediately got capped. Yep. Like this movie just did not. It didn't do it for me, man.
This movie hated me.
Do it for me.
Well, do we want to do final thoughts?
I think we just want to go right to
okay.
Giving
final thoughts, real quick, Jason. I know I love you, man, and I know one day
you're gonna give us one.
You will join us in the sun. You will. That's it.
There you go.
So everyone's favorite award ceremony. How many Panharmonicons is this bad boy gonna get?
You want to start?
Sure. This gets. I'll give it one Panharmonicon. This gets one Panharmonicon for me. At the end of the day, I do really actually enjoy Nicolas Cage films. I do enjoy Nicolas Cage films, and despite the fact that he's had his run with doing some less noteworthy films, he's also got some really great films in his what is the word I'm looking for? I want to say catalog.
I was gonna say Rolodex, but
Rolodex catalog.
I think catalog works.
Filmography.
His career.
Is this something? Career is another word, but like, anyways, he's got like Pig, for instance, is a great film. Raising Arizona.
The unimaginable weight of extreme talent,
which we have a plan for that. Our good boy Andrew here has got going for us. But he's got great films, man, and it's just so strange to see things like this where it's like, where is that talent going? And like you were saying before, like, dude, Julianne Moore is an incredible actress. Like, they actually had great talent in the film, and I just don't understand why these decisions were made. I did read something online that said that the ending was divisive for the audience, and I don't understand how it was divisive. Like, I don't understand how you see the ending as anything
positive,
but like,
dotty.
Was it divisive in that it was like 99-1?
There's one naysayer be like, I kind of liked it actually.
Was that the division? Because there's no way it was 50-50. There's no way 50% of the people came out of here. You really got to understand how much this. Well, that's true.
Tomato,
53.
Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, 53.
Yeah, I was confused by that, man. I saw 53%. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, how could you? You're just being too generous. At the end of the day, yeah, it's a 1. It has way too many mistakes, way too many plot holes in this for me. The whole back half of the film is basically just a slap in the face. The actual, conflict, the real conflict, the pressing event that is going to just rock the world is never actually resolved, and it essentially ends with him having failed and you not even knowing what he did to fail. He just says that he made a mistake, and you are never told what that mistake is. And he's also then essentially using precog inside of like his ability within layers, and it just doesn't make sense. So I it's lucky to get the 1.
I feel like there's a stupid YouTube video out there being like, here's where the mistake happened, and next, and we'll let you know what mistake you. Like, shut up. Like,
We're gonna save yours. I will go next. I also give it a 1. Through this discussion, like I said, I was like, oh, I kind of bought into it, and then it just went so downhill. And then even discussing here, I was like, oh, here's another plot hole.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a lot better of a movie if they just ended it after the nuke. But that would have been a lot of weight. I'd be like, oh, that's sick. Like, holy shit. But they didn't do that, and so it's a 1 for me as well.
Yeah. Especially for the comments they had about Destiny and the conversation that like Liz and Chris had about Destiny. To your point, if it just ended with him having failed, he made the mistake. Don't explain to us what the mistake is, but Los Angeles gets eviscerated. Is it a crazy, depressing ending? Sure, but that holds more weight,
right,
and feels more concrete than
what the hell whatever they did.
Than the post-nut clarity, right? Like.
So, sir.
It originally was going to get 0 out of 5.
Okay.
It has been moved to -3 out of 5.
Wow.
I don't like this movie.
Is this your second negative?
Yes.
Is it okay? Because I feel like we've not getting. I feel bad because I feel like I've given some negatives. I'm glad that you're joining
negative. It has a killer idea, but fails on the execution of it every step of the way. Nick Cage just does not shine in this movie. Jessica Biel is okay, but ultimately just exists as a means of motivating Cage throughout the movie. Moore is good as an asshole that is wasting time she could have actually used to get the job done. The actual antagonists don't do shit in this movie. Like, in reality, Julianne Moore is the antagonist because the real antagonists are nothing and nothing. This movie eerily reminds me of Source Code, except where Source Code ends well, this movie just shits all over itself. Gave me the middle finger before backflipping off of a bridge.
Nice. Yeah, the bad guys just speak French. And
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Wow. But wow, because in reality, I guess where we leave them, yeah, they've just spoken French. They're looking at the cabin through a sniper scope, and that's it.
No explanation as for their motivations or.
Yeah.
Oh, also, thank you for bringing up with the cabin. He that assassin at the cabin. He had a clear shot.
So many times.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You could have shot that bullet. Would have went through that beam and hit him.
There
what
was a couple of windows that I'm sure they walked in front of. Like, yeah.
For all we know, that did happen, and it's just one of those many times that they chose not to show the precog.
His perfect run.
Good grief.
So that's what we thought about Source Code. Or not Source Code. This is what we thought about next. Let us know what you thought about next, Jason. And above all, let us know below in the comments. Whether that be Spotify or YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you enjoy us, maybe not the movie, but you enjoy us, feel free to give us a thumbs up. If you are an ardent Next lover and you hated what we said, feel free to give us a thumbs down. Yeah. But if you're going to do that and you are an ardent Next lover, I want you to put it in the comments that you love Next. Give us,
so everyone else can
tell
see.
us what we were wrong about. And you know what? If you that brazen, I want you to put out a YouTube video about how much Next is, how great Next is, what we got wrong, where the mistake was that he made that got everything blown up. Just put all that out there and give it to us, so that we can understand.
Cadillac on your back, big back piece.
Go steal a car.
Whoa!
Do all you got to do.
Go get that yellow jacket.
Yeah.
That jacket is not as cool as Ryan Gosling's jacket, though, from Drive. I will say that.
It wasn't. And then I thought she gave him some clean new clothes that she bought, and then it looked like he just got right back out in the same stuff.
Yeah, he was.
And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
But anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe as well. Love to see those subscription numbers get up. Love to see some engagement. If you're on Spotify, give us a rating of 1 through 5. If you have not yet, give us a follow. That'll let you know, like, the instant that an episode comes out. It's like as soon as we upload it, I think the notification pops up like almost immediately. But above all else, thank you for watching another episode of Panharmonicon Studios Presents.
A movie podcast? A movie podcast.
Yeah.
We should have said it 5 minutes.
Panharmonicon Studios Presents.
A movie podcast.
What if we just like woke up and it was like 2024 and all of this
Oh my God.
has been like we hadn't even started the podcast yet. All of this has just been
And I
Nick
just
Cage.
like pull out the phone.
It's time.
It's time. I'll help. Help with what? The movie podcast.
maybe a month. But thanks for listening.
But also,
Oh, sorry. No,
no, I was
yeah.
gonna say they've been together
Say
for
it.
a day. Like, why would you
Yes.
wait?
It doesn't.
Yeah,
it-
it's done.
None of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense.
It doesn't.
Nick Cage. I'm being crass at this point.
Peace, people.
Peace.
Peace.
You ready?
Yeah.